At some point in your 20s, something happened that nobody warned you about. Your friendships started dying, quietly, one by one. Not because of a fight, not because anyone did anything wrong. They just faded. And you didn't know how to stop it. And now you're surrounded by people, coworkers, followers, contacts. But there's this hollow feeling underneath all of it. Like you're performing a social life instead of actually having one. Like everyone else figured something out that you somehow missed. What if they didn't? What if you're not broken? What if the game just changed and nobody gave you the new rules? Here's what actually happened. Back in school, friendship was almost automatic. You didn't choose your best friends with intention. You just kept showing up. To the same classroom, the same table, the same practice. Repetition created familiarity. Familiarity created trust. Trust created closeness. You didn't build those friendships. The structure built them for you. Then you graduated, and the structure disappeared. But here's the thing no one tells you. Your brain still expects friendship to work the same way it always did. It's waiting for closeness to happen automatically, and it never does. Because in adulthood, nothing happens automatically. Psychologists call this propinquity. It's the principle that repeated, low-stakes contact is what creates human bonds. Not deep vulnerability on the first try. Not a perfect conversation. Just proximity. Over time. Without pressure. That's the raw material friendship is made of. And most adults have unknowingly cut off their entire supply of it. Think about the last time you tried to make a new friend. You probably invited someone to dinner, or to an event, or a one-time hangout. It felt fine. Maybe even great. And then, nothing came of it. You told yourself there was no chemistry, that it wasn't meant to be. But that's not what happened. What happened is that one dinner is not enough. Research shows it takes far more hours of contact than most people expect to move from stranger to close friend. Most adults stop after 5 encounters and call it a mismatch. The relationship that could have become real by encounter 15 never got the chance. So here's what you actually do. You stop looking for occasions and start building repetition. Find one recurring activity, a class, a club, a weekly group, with a consistent set of faces. Not a one-time event, not a large rotating crowd, something small that meets regularly that you can commit to for 2 or 3 months. Let familiarity grow in the background while you're busy doing something else. That's how propinquity works. It doesn't need your full attention. It just needs your presence. Then, when a face starts to feel familiar, make the move. Not a grand gesture. A coffee. A walk. A quick message that says, "I enjoyed talking last week. Want to continue this somewhere?" Most adult friendships stall not because the connection wasn't there. They stall because neither person was willing to be the one who asked, be the one who asks. And when you're in that one-on-one space, share something real. Not a performance, not a resume of your life. Something small and true. Something you actually found hard this week. That kind of honesty invites honesty back. And that mutual openness, that's the thing that turns a recurring acquaintance into someone you can actually call. Here is the hardest truth in all of this. Your loneliness is probably not a you problem. It's a structural problem. Your life simply doesn't have enough recurring low-pressure contact with the same people built into it. The answer isn't to become more charming, more outgoing, more impressive. The answer is to redesign your life so that closeness has somewhere to grow. Friendships in adulthood don't happen to you. They happen because you built the right conditions. Design the structure, show up consistently, don't quit too early, make the ask. The rest, the real part, the part you've been missing, follows naturally. If this reaches something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more videos on the psychology of connection and how to actually build a life that feels full, subscribe. There's more coming. And you belong here.